we're looking at the Smith & Wesson Model 3B. This is the Special Ops M9 bayonet. This particular model has a black coating on the 7.8-inch blade. The blade steel is 400 series stainless steel. There are some milled saw teeth along the spine that can be used for cutting or wrecking type of operations. There's also a milled groove here in the handle. Both sides. This side says Smith & Wesson Special Ops with their logo. This is the wire cutter mechanism, which is used in conjunction. Built-in wire cutter here on the sheath. What we do is just fit the knife right over that, snap it into place, and then you can use it to cut wire. And also you can use it to bend wire too by threading it through there and just looping it around until it breaks even without the sheath. It also has a polymer handle on there. It's not steel or metal, so that it's not going to be cold when you grip it. Here on the back you have your standard bayonet lug, which will fit on the bayonet lugs of M16 rifles and any rifle equipped with a compatible bayonet lug. Very common type here. This is the hole that the barrel goes through, and it's large enough that it'll fit a barrel with a flash suppressor on it through that same hole. It's a nice thick guard. So you've got a bayonet that doubles very nicely as a multi-purpose survival and fighting style knife as well. It's got very thick blade stock on there, so it's a nice sturdy blade. Again, it's 400 series stainless steel, and it measures in at 7.8 inches. There's a swedge grind on one side of the blade here. The other side does not have the swedge grind. It's got a hollow ground edge down here, and it's reasonably sharp for out of the box. I would want to sharpen it up more. We thank you for watching.
Alright, we're going to take a look at this SOG knife today. This is the Seal Strike, based on SOG's Pup Strike. This has a few upgrade and bonuses. We'll take a look at those. This is the base model, which just comes with a pretty standard plastic molded sheath. You do have this adjustable Velcro belt loop there, but the deluxe sheath has some really cool features on it, which we'll take a look at in a minute. However, let's get back to the knife. As you can see, you're getting a full tang fixed blade knife here. In fact, you can see here on the pommel it extends past the handle, so you can use that as a striker or a hammer. You have that lanyard hole there. And then these very light glass reinforced nylon handles, plenty of texture on them, full four-finger choils there, and then the jimping up on the thumb. You also have that very aggressive, some people might find that overly aggressive. I don't think it's too sharp, but it will definitely give you a ton of grip. That blade there is a powder-coated AUS-8 steel blade. And overall, this knife, I have to say, is very, very light. Comes in just a little over 5 ounces, 5.5 ounces to be exact. As far as a measurement on the length of this knife, looking at 9.5 inches with a 4.5-inch blade. Now again, this is just the base model. If you want to step it up, you can purchase a deluxe sheath version. The knife itself is still the same, still got that serrated powder-coated AUS-8 steel blade with the glass reinforced nylon handles. All the dimensions and so forth are the same. Really what you're paying for with this is all the bells and whistles you get with the sheath. So rather than a nylon belt loop, you get this little metal one here. And then you get a few other nice features with this sheath. Good little friction snap-in fit to that. So right here you have a little sleeve that you can down and expose the blade in the sheath, and that allows you to pull through paracord or webbing and cut that. If you don't want that exposed, all you need to do is press down and close it. Then you also get a little field sharpener here. You can see you can just have that little draw through sharpener, as well as a little ferro rod. So that is the deluxe sheath version, and if you have a little bit more money and you want to step it up either farther, you can get this full tactical version.
Here, and today I'll be reviewing the classic SOG Bowie 2.0. With its design based on the original SOG Bowie, which was secretly developed and used in the Vietnam War, the SOG Bowie 2.0 is definitely the ultimate heavy-duty fixed-blade knife. The Bowie has an overall length of 11 inches and a blade that measures 6.4 inches, which makes this knife a bit hefty to carry around, but serves as the perfect survival and hunting knife. The blade of this knife is constructed of AUS 8 stainless steel and is 0.24 inches thick, which means that this blade is not only able to handle a great deal of punishment, but also provides you with a fairly slim design, so you can chop and cut through tough materials with ease. The blade also features a razor-sharp straight edge for smooth precision cuts and is coated with a black titanium nitride finish that prevents the blade from rusting and also cuts down on glare when the knife is used outdoors during the day. The handle of this knife is composed of epoxy-filled leather washers that are designed to fit in your hand comfortably and is coated with a brown finish. A traditional style black leather sheath comes included with this knife and features a snap closure to secure the knife when sheathed and a belt loop attachment. The sheath also features a pouch for and includes a sharpening stone. Overall, the SOG Bowie 2.0 is an extremely impressive survival and hunting knife. Its razor-sharp blade edge, AUS 8 steel construction, and large size make this the knife you would want to carry with you on any outdoor excursion.
This video is going to be about the brand new for 2015 Schrade SCHF 37 bushcraft knife. And this is a carbon steel version with the TPE handles. It's also available in stainless steel with a micarta handle. And I've already reviewed that one. I'll put a link below to that review. But essentially the same shape knife, the same knife, just the different versions of steel and different handles. It's an excellent, excellent knife. This thing is an absolute beast. It did a great job on everything I asked it to in stainless steel. Schrade was kind enough to send me this one in the carbon steel version to show you, and that's what I'm going to do right now, so stand by. All right, this is the Schrade SCHF 37. It features a 7-inch carbon steel blade of 1095 carbon steel. It's got a finger choil, TPE handle scales. It's got jimping on top and bottom. Got a lanyard hole. It's a full tang with a slightly exposed pommel and with a 90-degree square spine for striking ferro rod. And the knife comes with a nylon sheath with an attached pocket that has a fire steel and a diamond sharpener in it. Pretty handy. I want to show you the sheath a little better. It's got like a lashing point on the bottom. Once again, this is the brand new for 2015 Schrade SCHF 37 bushcraft knife in carbon steel with TPE handles. It's a really, really nice knife. Really gets the job done, and it's exceptionally well balanced, don't you think? Today's video is going to be about a brand new knife from Schrade, the SCHF 45, and this sucker is big. And first of all, I'd like to thank the folks at Schrade for sending me this so I could show it to you. But as you can see, it is a big old Bowie style blade. And I'll probably do a close-up on this thing for you, but you know, instead of the usual, let's just get up close here with it. You can see this thing's got a really sharp Bowie style point, a big belly blade, and comes on down to the same style handle as is on the SCHF 28 big chopper knife. Looks almost identical with a couple of exceptions. So let's talk about the sheath real quick so I can get it out of the way. It's got like a thermoplastic sheath with a molded belt loop, so just kind of snaps down in there. Now it will, this thing's heavy enough, I'm sure. Well, okay, it'll probably fall out if I tried, but I'm not going to try. I don't want to stab myself in the foot. But it's got the extra Velcro tension here, got the additions to the belt loop. It's got a lot of lashing points and straps around there. One thing it doesn't have is a drain hole. I always like to see that in a solid sheath, but it is HCR13 MOV, I believe. Okay, well that's the Schrade SCHF 45. As you saw, it's a chopper, man. There's no doubt about it. This thing is born to chop.